Hey friends, welcome to WafaStudies YouTube channel. This is part 18 in Kusto playlist, which we are running actually like a Kusto query language playlist, right? So in this video, so far we have discussed about so many different types of operators. This video we are going to focus on extend operator in Kusto query language. What is it? How it work? With an example, we are going to discuss that. And before watching this video, as I always mention, please try to watch Azure Data Explorer playlist and also previous videos from the Kusto playlist, because Azure Data Explorer playlist explains you what is the Data Explorer cluster and how to create a database there, how to have a table there, blah blah. And Kusto query language actually executes queries on top of that Data Explorer clusters only. So it is very important to have a basic idea about it, so please consider watching at least 3-4 videos from the Azure Data Explorer playlist. So let's going back to this extend operator. This operator actually creates a new column or modify the existing column, and it will extend that whatever the column it is acting on into the existing result set. So I will explain this practically so that you will understand more actually, or else you won't get it. So basically it can create a calculated column, or it can append the value to the existing column based upon whatever the value, whatever the column name you are going to define there. Let's not worry if it is not making sense. Let me explain this with an example. Let's go back to Kusto Explorer here. In the Kusto Explorer, we can see here we have something called connections pane, in which we have something called help cluster we added from our previous videos, and also we have a database called samples. Under samples database we have a table called storm events. What is this table? You know this by this time. So for now, think like this table has some uh, storm events happened across the US states related information. Let me open this in a let me open a new tab here under home menu, so that here I can write my queries on top of this database or ADX cluster. So now here what I am doing, I am going to use storm events table, and under storm events table we have so many columns actually. You can expand here and you can see here we have start time, end time, state, lot of things. So what I am going to do, I am going to use a project operator, and I am going to project start time and end time and then maybe state column. So these three columns will be we will be getting from this table when you use a project operator. You know this already if you have watched my previous videos. Let me execute this and let's wait for the results to appear here. You can see we got start time, end time and state columns. Now this is the result set what we got. On top of this result set, we want to extend another column, or we want to use the extend operator to modify the existing column. Then we can do that very easily. So here what I can do, on top of this result set, I want to extend another column, and I want to name that column as maybe duration, which is equals to start time minus end time. So the difference between, or end time minus start time, you can give like this. So end time minus start time. So the difference between these two columns should calculated as a new column, and that new column name should be duration, and that column should be extended column. That means on top of the existing output, that means on top of these three columns, it should come as a new column. Now if I hit this execute button, you can see these three columns are already there. We are extending another column here which gives us the duration. Now since this column name is a new column which is not there in the result set, so it came as another column. What if this column is available as a result set already? For example, I want to, let me do one thing. So let me get a new column called state 1, and what I want to do, for every row, not only state name, I will add a word called state at the last. So let me do that. So what I am going to do, there is something called string concat function. So take the value from the state column, and after that concatenate it with a word called sa state. Okay, now let me run this query and let's wait for the results to appear here. If you see, state 1 column has got all this like Wilson state, everything has a state. Okay, so if you are not seeing it, let me make it. See, we have this state word here at the last of every row. Okay, so now since this state 1 is a new column which is not there in the existing result set, so it came as a new column. Okay, what if if I do this, so instead of state 1, I will say state equals to only. So if I do this, what will happen is it is going to modify this existing column, and here itself it will append this state word. It won't create a new column. Why? Because this column is already there in the existing result set, so it will directly append the results there. So let me hit this run button and let's wait for the query to execute. Now if you see, we got only three columns, and this column only we have that state word also appended. So that means this is how actually this extend operator will help you to extend the new columns on top of the existing result set, or append the values in the existing result set column based on whether that column is already available there or not. I hope you got an idea how this extend operator works in Kusto query language. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get the notification whenever I add videos. Thank you so much.